Good morning, guys. So I'm Sam. I'm very good to be back in Hyderabad. So I'm looking forward to meet with you all. So I had a long flight and I came back late night to Hyderabad. But I woke up early, so it should be around 3:45, close to 4 a.m. in the morning. So I thought that I'll, I'll send you an appreciation message and set an agenda for what we are doing today. But first of all, thank you for joining the the course which Mathematical Association of America offers for the students in in our program. And the schools in our program and TPS Nacharam and TPS Mahendra Hill and TP Group of Schools have been very active in our program, and we really appreciate and the initiative and the passion of uh, Nandita ma'am and Sunita ma'am into doing this. We have been doing this is our fifth or sixth year, or even more that we have almost trained 3,000 students in the program, and we are going to develop this program across DBS and across our schools. So I'm very excited to be here. So today, like I thought that I'll send a message what I'm going to cover today. So let me take a look at what I have here. So along with our old regular presentation, and like I'll be touching base on something new here, how to prepare for climate emergencies. That is a new thing that is going to happen, and so that is why I'm here. And eventually, I'm going to present this as I told you. I'm the director of Mathematical Association of America International Programs Group, uh, supporting students and teachers in South Asia, Middle East Asia, and Europe. So I'm preparing for our next a major conference in Boston, that is January 4th to January 7th. And so I'm going to present that in there, right? So I think I did not share the screen. I will share the screen so that I will show you. So again, today we will be doing our first aid and CPR training program. So we are doing it as per our mandate with American Red Cross and Canadian Red Cross. Like we are the official training partner for them. So people who are successfully complete, there are two stages of the training. The first part would be would be to uh, uh, like to get introduced to the whole program, the whole idea, complete the quiz, and do that. And the second step, which I'll be explaining to you today, where you need to really go back, reflect, and record and send it back. So by that time, so we should be able to get you the Canadian Red Cross certificate. All right. So then I did touch base on okay, so on the several labs. So we have this is the part of the research, and we have seen that the students who are being engaged and so students who are really focused on this uh, being an engaged citizen has shown behavioral changes and starting to become more engaged while they are in the university, right? So that is one of our areas of interest. So Mathematical Association of America offers this program, Mathematical MAA IPG, the International Program Group, which I had, offers this program called Be Active, Be Engaged. We call it as BABE program, where, so this is a whole set. I will talk about all these stories about President Obama and his work, and like how that is what like impact of the university prep work in the future academic performance is one of our key areas of interest. I'll be talking about that today. But remember always, like intended outcome is to graduate with a solid education, the global mindset. Again, we will discuss that. There are several steps in towards to achieve that. getting accepted into a university of your choice, living and thriving in a university, and achieving all your academic requirement. So living and thriving area, like when you are in the universities, these kind of trainings are going to really, really help your competence, right? And also to create a set of like universities allowed to see the habit of leadership. So the American Red Cross will offer you to start a first responders club, right? So so we'll give you an opportunity to volunteer, travel, engage in political, social, and community actions, right? Gain practical skills. That is what we'll be focusing on today. And develop your soft skills, develop your, and maybe it will help you to find your passion, right? So I will share one of my articles with you, like it is like we'll discuss that in our thing, like so American Red Cross is one of the key things which we will be using to get these ideas to you. Like I'll share my experiences in Assam with my students. I'll share my experiences volunteering in Haiti and in different areas, and we'll talk about all these things. We'll talk about volunteering, what are the opportunities available. We'll talk about like these are some of the things which we will be looking at, like so Oxfam work, like so we'll talk about it. We'll have some fun about trekking, but remember all these things. Like we have several there are several programs and things like that. So I want to I want to go back to our core. Hold on one second. So core slide. So basically, you are in the Red Cross training program, but this is a guide for university prep and beyond. So that is how I am positioning it. Come prepared in with that mindset. So the agenda would be like I'll have a small exhibition of several collaterals. What are the some posters available? So then I'll introduce you to like why, what, and that kind of thing. Then we'll go into how what is the role of a first aider to like Haynes movement, like that might take around 30 minutes. Then we'll talk about that, like we will. So that core part is not actually a lecture part, but we will do it together. Like, airway. We'll take a break after the airway, like hopefully, like so where it's called ABC, like we'll airway, breathing, and circulation. We'll discuss that and develop some skill sets, learn practical things. Then we'll come back and do the individual practical CPR training, like from slings, how to tie a sling, how to use a first aid, like, and I'll share my experiences even beyond that, right? And concluding, there will be a quiz, there will be discussions. We will reflect that. Remember, so as a university professional and a teacher, I'm always passionate about enrichment program, where the whole idea is you learn something, you experience what you learn, and reflect with your guru or a teacher, right? In this case, fortunately or unfortunately, I'm your guru, right? So we will learn a few skill sets, and we will try to do it, experience that, and then we reflect on our experiences, right? So that is what we will do. So this is a part of our MAA IPG TLUPS program on Canadian and American Red Cross, funded and sponsored by several organizations, including Rapids Community School District, Mathematical Association of America, and of course, a little bit, and you guys are here. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really looking forward. I think one more slide. So this will be the earlier I mentioned about the certificate. So this is the brochure of the program, all these things would be available. So to getting to Canadian Red Cross, initially you will be you will get a participation certificate from TLUPS, and then you need to go back and record what you have learned and send it back to me. So it's an ongoing program. Once that is, then I need to register you with the Red Cross, looking at your status and passport and so many things, and then we should be able to issue the full certificate. So we'll figure that out. And I did talk about JMM earlier. So that is the joint math meeting, where I'm hoping that like some of your ideas and reflection, which I'll be presenting, because me and my students are presenting on our experiences in outdoor school and these kind of programs in India. How it changed the behavior of a student who came to us first with the math. So, and also today is AMC 10. I would encourage you to register for American Math Contest, and I have already told Nandita ma'am that the students who are in the program will be given like can take American Math Contest at a very low price, 40% of the price. So the regular students pay 1090. The students in our Red Cross program can take the exam at 400 rupees. So I would encourage you to register. So there's AMC B, like 10B and 12B coming up. I can authorize you all to take that exam, or AMC 8. I will encourage you to not only go beyond anything what you are learning in the school and come to kind of things. And as one last thing is that, as I mentioned earlier, I'll be introducing a new content, right, on preparing for climate emergencies, right. So that is one thing that is happening very frequently these days. So let us see that how we can get that done and covered, and talk and discuss about some of the realities of the challenges your generation is going to face, severe climate change, like, and we'll talk about that in detail. So I'm really looking forward. I should be in DPS Nacharam as early as 8 o'clock today morning. And today is the 10th November. I'm excited to be in Hyderabad. I should be here for a week. I have few other school visits to make. I have to go to Aga Khan. I have to go to Chirac, to Indus. So I'm going to be a Hyderabadi for next uh, few days till Tuesday. I should be here. Thank you so much, and really, really, really appreciate.